I've got a huge video for you today. We're really going to get stuck into Mega Evolution. I've got an ETB to open, which is 9 packs, and I've got 9 loose packs which have come from tins and also from a Mega Latias EX collection box. So hoping to get some hits out of that. That's 18 packs total. There's one guaranteed hit. Very sweet Riolu promo in here. So yeah, looking forward to get my hands on it. Let's get down to the desk. Let's see what we pull. Let's see if we can make some progress on this master set. I've been out and bought something to open boxes. It's a safety box opener because I really can't be trusted with knives. So let's see how it goes. Oh, lovely. Very easy. Okay. I'm excited here for a guaranteed hit because I've been doing Destined Rivals recently and I've been hitting absolutely nothing. So the fact I'm opening an ETB and I get the guaranteed hit of the promo card is making me very happy. Very quick flick through. I'm sure lots of people have seen this already, but one of the best things of having an ETB is getting the visual set list in here. You can look at all the kind of IRs and all of the SIRs that you're probably never going to be able to pull from packs. But there we go. Here we go. There's some incredible ones here as well. Those gold cards, that's obviously the dream pull. But any of the SIRs I'd be over the moon with. So yeah, let's see if we can get lucky today. Obviously I'm doing a mask set. The mask set is from opening packs, but it's only standard cards and reverse holos. Reverse holos I'm allowed to trade for, so makes it slightly easier. Otherwise it would literally take forever. Okay, this is the first Mega series that I've opened an ETB for, so I haven't seen this new plastic insert. It's a bit of a shame they're going to plastic. I felt like obviously having cardboard was quite nice, a bit more sustainable, but there we go. I'm sure there's a very good reason for it. Probably cost. Okay, get out of the way. Got the dice, pretty standard. Pack of energy cards, like anybody needs more of those. And this is what I really wanted. Here we go. I'm gonna open it up and get it sleeved. And then I'll pop it straight in the folder as well, so you can see where it's going to sit. I really like this one, actually. This is a very cool promo. I think I prefer it from an art perspective to the Alakazam promo. So yeah, good condition, good centering. Lovely, lovely. Then you get your dividers, which I do use because I organise all my bulk. Yeah, pattern on the back as well. Very nice. Put that to one side. In fact, I'll pop it back in the box for now. And some sleeves. Awesome. And the cards, which I always think are kind of a bit cheap actually. I'd rather they use sort of metal or something. For the price you pay for these ETBs, it wouldn't go too far amiss, would it? Okay. And a code card. Let's pull the folder up onto the desk. And I'll show you where it's going to sit. So this is my promo page. They can obviously go in number order. I haven't really done that so far. This would be number 10, so it would actually be off the first page, which is a bit of a shame. But for now, I'm just going to slide it in here, and then yeah, we'll kind of figure out the order of the promo page a bit later on once we've got a few more promo cards. Super quick fly through of the folder before we start opening packs. So in total, there's 132 standard cards in Mega Evo. I've got just 29 left to get. You can fact check me by counting this if you put it on a bit slow as I flick through. From the reverse holo side, which is the right hand side of my folder, it's where I put an equivalent of every card as a reverse, or if there's an EX, I put a duplicate EX as well. So there are currently 85 of those missing on the right hand side of the page. That's it. I've also taken the decision as well. So these folders have 432 pages, which means that there are enough to also include the secret cards in here as well. So I'm going to probably collect a mask set for Mega Evo. So I've started to put them in their number position as well. As you can see, it's very early days for me. So I haven't really made much progress in terms of the full arts, IRs, SIRs. But hopefully you'll start to see that come together a bit and, you know, see a full folder by the time I finish with Mega. Okay, folder to one side for now. It is obviously the star of the show and it will be coming back out later, but you won't have to watch that on 1X. You can see that sped up at the end. Once I've got all the cards, I've sorted them into piles, I'll file them away so you can get the satisfaction of seeing a folder be completed. Okay, Let's do this. Pack number 1. I think this is the largest single opening I've ever done on the channel. 18 packs. So yeah, a bit of an endurance test as well. Let's see if we can get through it all without mispronouncing a Pokemon's name. Impossible, I'm sure. Okay, Nickit, Snom, Scorbunny, Tinkertuff, Kadabra, Aceroda's Mischief, Ninjask. We got Latios Reverse, Reverse Spiritomb, and Alakazam Holo. I'm actually going to just keep, to save my sorting time later, I'm going to keep my reverse holos and my energy cards in separate piles. Pack number 2. What are my expectations from this many packs? I mean, look, I want like 3 or 4 secret cards out of 18 packs, I'd say. I'm not sure on the odds. There are people who have very clever spreadsheets that tell you the odds, and people that have opened enough packs to actually kind of get an average. But I'm not sure exactly what those numbers are. But I would say from a sort of feel perspective, I would expect to get, yeah, three secret cards at least. Maybe 2 or 3 EXs. Pack number 3. Stuffle, Gimmighoul, Sizzlipede, Nuzleaf, Repel, Marshadow, love the IR of that, Chi-Yu, Helioptile Reverse, Reverse Sizzlipede, and Kyogre. Steady start so far. 3 packs, 3 holos. Pack number 4. Pachirisu, Greavard, Bulbasaur, Shroodle. That's quite a cool picture, I like that. Strange Timepiece, Shuckle, Chi-Yu, Magnemite Reverse, Reverse Delibird, and Hariyama Holo. Okay, lucky pack number 5. Helioptile, Ralts, Makihita, Feethel, Aceroda's Mischief, Kadabra, Ninjask, Lily's Determination Reverse, a Reverse Steelix, and Xerneas Holo. Okay. Mantine, Pachirisu, Greavard, Bulbasaur, Celebi, Stonjourner, Forest of Vitality, Shiftry Reverse, Reverse Dowmease, and Kyogre Holo. Very poor start so far. Nothing crazy going on here. I'm sure I'm making lots of progress on the kind of standard cards required and the reverse holos, but for me it's too hard to track individual cards I still need when I've got, you know, 29 standard cards and 85 reverses still due. But at the end, we'll get a really nice picture of how many we've actually pulled today. So even if it doesn't feel like there's been a lot of progress so far, I'm sure there has been. Okay, Basic Energy, Scorbunny, Tinkertuff, Nuzleaf, Tyrogue, Stonjourner, Forest of Vitality, Volcanion, Grumpig Reverse, Reverse Tinkertink, and Kyogre Holo. I feel like Kyogre is the new Gorobis. Just going to get one in every pack, or the new Conkeldurr. Every single set, there seems to be that one holo that just disappoints you at the end of every pack, and I feel like Kyogre is the one. Greavard, Sandshrew, another very cool art. Always like the Candor arts, look at that. Spearow, Magneton, Metasignal, Shedinja, Inteleon, Nacli Reverse, Electrike Reverse, and Mega Latios EX. The first hit of the day. Awesome. And of course, I need 2 of every EX, so I'm very happy to see EXs pop along. Pack number 9. Also, in my house at the moment, I've got a robot hoover that I can hear slowly approaching my office door. So if you start hearing some banging in a minute, it is just a hoover trying to get into the room. Ice Cube, Bay Leaf, Iron Defender, Soul Rock, Shuckle, Ivysaur. This is going to be the first IR. Come on. Oh, Fearow Reverse, and Alakazam Holo. We are doubling up on these rares. Right, that's the first 9 done. I can't remember if that was the 9 from the ETB or the loose 9. I'm sure I'll be able to look back and see where I positioned them. I think it was probably, that was the loose 9. This is the ETB 9. So let's see if the ETB is more lucky. Okay. Tyrogue, Snover, Buneary, Numel, Marshadow, Fighting Gong, Kadabra, Ice Cube, Abra, and Dialga. Pack number 11. Gimmighoul, Feeble, Beware, Chikorita, Kadabra, Ninjask, Fighting Gong, Pachirisu Reverse, the first IR, nope, Tangela Reverse, and Mega Venusaur EX. Another Mega EX. Happy days. If I get like 2 more of those in the remaining packs, I mean, I'll consider that a success. Many probably wouldn't, but I think I'd be happy there. Dalmise, we've got Krogunk, Delibird, Spoink, Frostmoth, Lieutenant Sarge's Bargain, Garganacl, Iron Defender Reverse, the Forest of Vitality, and Cinderace Holo. Nincada, Nacli, Mantine, Pachirisu, Tangrowth, Chi-Yu, Surfing Beach, Helioptile Reverse, Energy Switch Reverse, and Mega Manectric. All right. 1 more EX, please. And a different one. I would rather not have a duplicate. I'm allowed to buy the duplicates, but I can't buy the first time you get an EX. If you're watching any of my other series, you'll see I'm still stuck. I've opened, well over probably 150, maybe 160 packs of Destined Rivals. I'm still waiting on 2 EXs for that set. Grimmsnarl and Mabosstiff EX, and they are driving me crazy. So the sooner I can knock off the EXs, the better. Helioptile, Abra, Makihita, Fearow, Houndstone, Centiskorch, Premium Power Pro, Feeble Reverse, Snom Reverse, and Hariyama. This is going to be the lucky pack. I can feel it. I can feel something in there. Come on. Electrike, Sobble, Toxicroak, Stuffle, Mega Signal, Shedinja, Ninetales, Garganacl Reverse, Bayleaf Reverse, and Meganium Holo. I'm actually surprised that's the first time we've seen Meganium, because in the first few recordings for Mega, Meganium came up a lot. Okay, 3 packs remaining. 1 more Mega EX, please, or an IR. Gimmighoul, Sizzlipede, Nuzleaf, Sandslash, Inteleon, Strange Timepiece, Shuckle, Tinkertink Reverse. Here we go, Snover IR, and Alakazam Holo. That is what we wanted to see. Hello Snover, welcome to the master set. Into the penny sleeve. I'm no longer putting these straight in top loaders because it is going to go in the folder. So we'll put it to one side. Excellent. Okay, now I feel like we're getting closer to the sort of the average that you'd expect here. Maybe one more secret card would be nice, but the number of EXs have been quite good, so I'm not going to whinge too much. Okay, Revard, Bulbasaur, Shroodle, Energy Switch, Latios, Marshadow, Goldengo, Boss's Orders Reverse, Reverse Routes, and Lunatone Holo. The big pile of cards is slowly encroaching. There we go. The final pack. It's a cliche, but I'm going to say it anyway. Let's get some final pack luck today. Drizzile, Scorbunny, Young Goose, Rare Candy, Magnezone, Acerola's Mischief, Centiskorch, Knackley Reverse, Reverse Knuckle Stack, and Evil Tao. Yveltal Holo to finish. There we go. That is the result of 18 packs. Probably slightly under par. So we've got the 3 Mega EX cards and the 1 IR out of that. Right, now you're going to see the fun bit. You're going to see me organize it into piles and then slot it into the folder. Ooh, right, we are done. So, holos, reverse holos, standard cards, and then the mega and the IR. So let's pull the folder up and we'll start let's pull the folder up and we'll start filing in the standard cards. Okay, not too bad. I feel like we've got quite a few there. Let's go on to the reverse holos and get those filed away as well. And that's all of the reverse holos done. Now onto the fun bit. I'm fairly sure all of these rares we're going to have already. Because obviously you get them every time you don't get a hit, which is most time. Meganium, yes. Kyogre, oh sorry, Cinderace. Cinderace! Do we need? No, sorry, Reboot. We've got Cinderace. Kyogre, surely we've got Kyogre. We haven't. Okay, we've got the Kyogre reverse, but we haven't got the standard one. So that was actually good to see. Electric, let's go to a Raikou. We've got Raikou. Alakazam, of course, we've got Alakazam. Xerneas, we've definitely had Xerneas. Yeah. Hariyama, I'm fairly sure we've had. We have. Lunatone, we've had. Yveltal, we've had. And Dialga, we've had as well. There we go. Okay, on to the Megas and the IR. So, Mega Venusaur. We need it. Mega Manectric. We need it. And Mega Latias. I know the answer to this. We need it. Number 100. And the final one is Snova. In fact, just before we do that, I was actually gifted some additional mega cards, which I can use as swapsies. I can't use them as the ones I've pulled from packs because that's against the rules, but I'm going to have a quick check to see if I've got some of these swapsies that were gifted to me. So 1 second. So if I can get them out. This was from a very kind user of a Discord channel that I'm a member of. So Venusaur I can use because I've pulled it from packs. Gardevoir I don't believe I have, so that will have to go into the back of the folder to wait until I've actually got it from packs. Manectric, similar, that is one that I can use, and Absol I'm not sure. So let's have a quick look through the folder. Firstly, Venusaur. Perfect. What a kind gift that was, hey? So I bought one card from them and they said, as a bonus, they'd stick in some mega cards. So I really appreciate that. That was very kind. I would thank you by name, but I don't know if you want to be mentioned on the channel. There's the Manectric, which goes in as the duplicate. Let's just check, see if we've got it. We haven't got Gardevoir yet. I could put it this side, but I feel that's a bit premature, so I'm going to slide it into the back of the folder in a second, and possibly the same with Absol. No, we have got Absol, so that can go in. Perfect. Okay, so this will go hidden at the back until we pull it. Right, and finally, Snova, which is number 140. So we have 141 Clawitzer, so it goes here. Happy days. It's getting there. I'm gonna flash some numbers up on screen of how many I've got left to collect from the standard cards. I think it looks like it's, I'm trying to count these as we go through. I think it's 16 or 18. But I've probably counted that incorrectly. So the screen will be the truth. Anyway, I've enjoyed that. I've enjoyed opening Mega. I've got loads more to open. I can't wait to get cracked into them. So all that's left to say is thank you so much for watching, and subscribe to the channel for good pack luck and to see this journey completed.